I got something in my eye. Good, yeah. These are definitely brighter than last time, but come on, sit. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
What's up, Spaz?
Hello, welcome to Classic Blend Movies number 79.
79. That's one less than 80.
You repeat my number every time I say it. I always say, welcome to 79. He confirms it. I'm glad he confirms it, because sometimes I say 68.
I have to
and it's
confirm things you
78.
say. You don't even know the
weird.
things you say,
I know.
so
Sometimes
I have to
I don't
confirm.
know.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome.
What do we do, Chris?
Here on the movie section of Classic Blend, number 79, we're taking two randomly generated movies. He has one, I have one. We don't know what each other has, but we're going to reveal them to each other. We're going to talk about them, and we're going to create a brand new movie, sequel, spin-off, side ditty, whatever, what have you.
What have you? I prefer what have you.
Oh.
Listen, I'm gonna say something. Before the show started, I don't know if anybody was listening, we had some 80s music playing.
We did.
One of the songs was Survivor's Eye of the Tiger.
That's correct.
Right? A little bit of a thing right there for the week. That sets the tone for the whole entire week.
Oh, that's
correct?
true, yeah.
So now, recently, or maybe like a year or two ago, there was a Survivor commercial. Remember, they were like playing like a microwave or something. No, that was the Final Countdown.
That was the Final Countdown.
But they did it in the elevator. It was a commercial where they were in the elevator. Remember?
Yeah.
And they were
okay.
playing like Eye of the Tiger. And
Okay.
They're kind of up there in
Yeah.
age. They're not spring chickens anymore. You know what I mean? Like when they had the flowing manes and
Yeah.
the muscle tone or whatever and the leather pants, and they're still kind of doing it.
Yeah.
Like 30 years later.
They don't quit.
Maybe close to 40 years later.
Yeah.
And they're still kind of doing it. It's kind of like, what was your first job? It's like you going back to your first job right now.
And doing that.
And doing
being
that.
in that.
And being
yeah.
like, I'm going to go, like I worked at Friendly's as my first job, right? So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go scoop ice cream. Even though that's not what I did there, but I would go back and like scoop, and it's just like, why would I do that? You know,
I
like
wouldn't,
Survivor.
but I wouldn't say
but that's
that,
the thing is
though.
they need to find other ventures. They maybe need to do a little bit of something
Or
different.
become car salesman or something.
They could become anything they want, Chris. But I
don't
just feel
know
it's a little bit strange that they're still doing the Eye of the Tiger
but they
thing.
have to though. But that's their thing, man.
But-
that's what they're calling it.
Okay, so they're musicians.
Yeah.
What other songs do they have?
Probably one or two or three others. I mean, I don't know.
But that's the thing is they haven't written anything recently, have they?
Probably not.
Okay. Anyway, moving on to the subject matter at hand.
All right, let's do this. What do we got? Kenny, you have Die Hard. What?
It could happen to you. Oh, Bridget
Okay.
Fonda and Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
What? Die Hard hasn't been here since Rigby Don't Care? Is that a fact?
That's right.
Rigby Don't Care with Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Back in one of the earlier episodes of year one. Yeah.
All right, if you didn't know about us, we are Die Hard Bruce Willis fans. It's just what it is.
He is a national treasure.
He is one of three national treasures. So
I'm going to go ahead and say that.
yeah. Oh no, we added him.
We did.
Is
I
he
think
fourth?
we added him. No, I think he's in
He's the
fifth.
third?
There's Jeff Goldblum,
Right. Patrick Swayze,
Patrick Swayze,
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
That's it. Just the three.
I think it's three.
Just the three right
Yeah,
now.
it used to be two.
Yeah, we
I think I had one to add in there.
I think we did.
I think there's one in there.
James Spader? No.
No.
From Tough Turf? No, definitely not
Tough
James
Turf.
Spader from Tough Turf.
Okay,
All right.
directed by John McTiernan in 1988. This is Die Hard.
sure is.
Bruce Willis joint plays John McClane. Everybody knows Die Hard, right? But if you don't, I'm going to tell you. Alan
Briefly.
Rickman played Hans Gruber, who goes to take over the Nakatomi Plaza. Reginald Vell Johnson was also in there playing Carl Winslow. And listen, everybody knows, okay, Hans Gruber and his cronies wanted to go in there. They wanted to take some money, right? They wanted to break into the vault, take some money and everything like that. They were not planning on, what was her name? Oh
Bonnie-
my gosh. Well, Bonnie
Bedelia.
Bonnie
Look at
Bedelia.
it. You didn't write it down? You didn't write down
I
her
didn't
name?
write
Bonnie
down- I didn't-
Bedelia? He writes down Hans Gruber, but doesn't write down Bonnie
I know she
Bedelia.
had her last name.
Alan Rickman. This
Yeah.
is Alan Rickman. Is that a good Rickman? Oh, man, you pulled those
Oh,
cameras
Holly.
back.
That was
you
it,
pulled
Holly.
those they got to go back in, dude.
That's fine.
They're going back in for the
they're
next
not going back
episode.
in. Holly. She played Holly Gennaro, McLean, whatever you want to call her. Listen, we all know this. We all know this. They get foils.
Yeah.
He wins in the end.
Win in the end.
There you go. All right. So he does. I'm going to tell you a little bit of trivia that you don't know about Die Hard.
Okay.
Okay? This was written by Roderick Thorps in 1979. This novel was a sequel to a book called The Detective that was written in 1966. There was a movie based on The Detective in 1968 that starred Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
When Die Hard was about to come out, when Fox was making Die Hard.
What year again?
88.
8. Okay.
Okay. So the sequel. So 66, The Detective was written. 68, a movie was made with Frank Sinatra in the title role.
Okay.
This is a sequel to that book.
This is a sequel to the first book. No, the second. This is a sequel to the sequel book.
There was a book called The Detective, written by Roderick Thorpe.
Right, and this is Die Hard is the sequel to that book.
Die Hard is the sequel. The book was called Nothing Lasts Forever.
But there was also a sequel to that book.
No. Stop interrupting and listen to what I'm saying to you. A book was called The Detective.
Right.
There was a movie based on that book.
Frank Sinatra.
Right. He wrote a sequel to that book, The Detective, called Nothing Lasts Forever.
Right.
That is Die Hard.
Okay.
Okay? Die Hard is based on the book, the sequel.
Nothing Lasts Forever. Okay.
When the movie was in pre-production or when they wanted to make the movie, they were obligated to ask Frank Sinatra to star in this movie.
Because he did the sequel. Because he did the original.
Because he did the original. I guess it was under multiple,
Yeah.
he was
how
under contract.
Old was Sinatra then, though?
He was 70 years old at this time.
He wasn't going to.
He turned the movie down. Then they went to Arnold Schwarzenegger and said, hey, we'd like to make this a sequel to Commando. And he said, no, I'm not interested. He declined. They went to Sylvester Stallone. Nope. They went to Harrison Ford. Nope. They went to Don Johnson. And he said... Don Johnson, Chris, said no. So then they were like, oh, what about Bruce Willis? And he was just a comedic actor from Moonlighting. And they gambled on him. They paid him a heck of a lot of money. They paid him as much as other action stars were getting in the day. And they gambled and they made this movie.
And this made his...
Yeah.
This made him Bruce Willis.
They paid him $5 million.
This made him Bruce
Which was
Willis.
unheard of. All of the marketing materials didn't even put his face on the poster. That's why you had that building picture.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't market him as an action star. Because he was a comedic television star.
Wow.
So they needed to promise action in this movie and put the movie out there.
That's nuts.
What about that?
I mean, that's just nuts.
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you a little bit of crazy. Everybody knows Die Hard. Now you got some trivia.
Die Hard. All right, let's do this real quick because we're already 10 minutes in on this. It could happen to you.
And you just took more time by saying that.
It really can. I know. It really could happen to you. Nicolas Cage.
How long are you now?
Bridget Fonda.
10 minutes. 20
Shut
seconds?
up. Bridget Fonda. Nicolas Cage is a New York City cop.
Whoa! Bruce Willis is a New York City cop.
I know that. I know. I thought I'd get you on that. We got two NYC cops here.
Be still my heart.
My New York heart.
This is all coming together here.
Oh, yeah.
We're walking here.
Hey, listen, this is Rude Dog. I'll teach you how to be an NY City cop. Here's the thing. Nicolas Cage is at a diner where Bridget Fonda's character, Yvonne, Nicolas Cage is, his name is Charlie Lang. He's also married. He's married to Rosie Perez. Oh, sorry. This movie was 94, directed by Andrew Bergman. 94. Muriel, his wife, is played by Rosie Perez.
Let me stop you right there. Rosie Perez has the most annoying voice.
Oh yeah, but she was a 90s staple though, dude. In these movies, you know that, right?
Does he leave
Billy!
her?
Remember White Man Can't Jump? Oh, Billy!
Does he leave her for?
I'm gonna tell you.
Please say he does.
Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna go try as quick as I can. There's a lot of this in the movie.
He leaves her a tip as a lottery ticket.
He says I can't give you a tip. I'll give you half my winnings if I win.
Right.
He wins. They become millionaires. The wife Muriel wants all this money. She says she ends up wanting to divorce him. Meets a con man who she didn't know at the time. Marries him.
Played by Joe Pesci.
No, I don't.
Played by Rude Dog.
No, not Rude Dog. No, that would be good. Yeah, they end up buying the diner together.
If Joe Pesci was the con man, Martin Scorsese would have been like,
Stanley Tucci.
He would have come in and said, I'm directing this movie now.
Listen to me. Stanley Tucci is in this, and he plays Yvonne, Bridget Fonda's husband, who's also a jerk, right?
Wow. So they found each other.
Yeah, so...
Long story short, they found each other.
Yeah, well, Nicolas Cage and Bridget Fonda, they get together. They go off and they get married. It's, that's that. Here's the deal. Here's a little bit of trivia. This was inspired by real life events. This was an incident that happened in real life as well.
I wish that would happen to me, but nobody's going to leave me a tip.
You don't work at a diner.
Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
I don't know.
A lot you don't know about me. But really?
So anyway, all right, what are we doing?
Okay, what we're doing here. Listen up.
Listen, hold on.
Hold the New York City phone for a minute. Hold Hold the
Metro.
Bell Atlantic.
Hold the Bell Atlantic.
It was Atlantic Bell.
Payphone. No, it was Bell Atlantic.
It was Bell Atlantic.
Those were what the payphones were out in the city.
Probably still. I guarantee you they didn't take them all down.
No, well, you remember my wedding? There was one right outside the city hall. We took a picture. It's on my wall. There's a guy standing next to there. Anyway, here's the thing. He's a cop, right? Oh, does he retire though?
No. I think you have to. If you're in the public service like that and you win like millions of dollars.
I think he retired.
I think they feel like there's nothing.
Hold on, let me just check.
Whatever.
Okay,
Whatever.
keep talking.
He comes back. If he retired, Chris, he comes back, man. Is everybody cool with him?
No, he stays. He stays as a cop.
He does. He stays as a cop.
He got injured on the job after
yeah.
a bust that.
He got injured after he was carrying a sack of money or his back.
Yeah. They're teaming up, man. You're having Charlie Lang and John McClane.
Yeah.
They're teaming up, dude.
What's gonna happen?
Dude, they're teaming up.
You just said that 3 times and you got more annoying each time you said it. They're teaming up for what?
All right. Well, Die Hard had Germans in it.
Yes. What's this gonna have?
Die Hard 2 had. Who was in Die Hard 2? I don't want to copy it. 2. Russians, maybe?
What?
All right. Die Hard 3 had Germans again. Well, because it was a brother. Die Hard 4 through 5, and I don't remember what was in there. Point is...
The Swiss.
The
Swiss are coming.
The Swiss?
The Swiss are coming.
But they're not really inept at anything, maybe? I don't know. No offense to anyone that's Swiss. I'm just saying they don't seem like they're... I'm trying to stereotype here, but are they good criminals? Does anyone know?
Hans Gruber wasn't a good criminal.
But he was German.
So you don't want the criminal to win, so you don't want them to be too good, right? Otherwise, you'd have the Italians in there.
What happens? Obviously, McClane gets involved.
We're both Italian, so that's okay.
Yeah. What?
It's the Italians.
It's the Italians.
He says, "It's a me."
It's a me, the Italian. It's the Italian job.
He's known as the Italian.
Yeah. Oh, we know him. His name is the Italian.
Gotta keep him away from
Can I do a good Nick Cage? Let me see.
Nope.
Trying to get his voice in here.
That was
Hold
very
on.
close to Merman. Just stop. Just quit while you're ahead, man. All right. So what are they teaming up for? They're bringing in the Italians.
How about this?
They're coming in from Jersey.
Who gets involved?
They're coming all the way
They're
from
coming
Jersey.
from Jersey. Oh no, it's the Sopranos. Who gets involved in whose thing? I say Charlie Lang. It happens to Lang, and McClane.
McClane. What does he do?
McClane gets in. He drags McClane into it.
He always gets dragged into
McClane.
it.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
Oh, McClane. Or does it happen to McClane, and he's like, "Oh, let me get Charlie. Come here."
That was horrible.
That's horrible.
You're horrible at accents.
What's
man.
wrong? I'm usually not that bad.
He's really bad. Just talk as rude dog.
No, it's not McClane as a rude dog.
That's closer,
Close
man.
enough. Hey, Charlie, why don't you come over here and help me? I don't know, man.
Help me.
Anyway, they
No,
team
say
up,
it
man.
as rude dog.
They team up, man.
You have to do the rest of the segment.
I'm not doing the rest of the
They
segment.
team up, but they take out the
Oh,
whole
hey,
mafia.
we gotta take out the Jersey Mafia. Come on. What are they trying to hold up, though? What are they trying to do?
They're trying to take out the.
Because Die Hard 3 was that bank, what was it? The Treasury,
Yeah.
out
Like
in
the National
Wall Street, yeah, something like that.
like that.
God, I love that movie though, man.
Die Hard 3 was good.
Die Hard 3 was amazing.
It's a good movie. I think we need to.
I mean, you're good. That's good. That's good. What are you gonna do? They're fighting the Italians. They get involved. Lang and McClane together. It's not a Die Hard movie, though.
But that's the thing is he's just a cop who gave money. It's a romantic comedy.
It's called It Happened to Us.
They win again or something like that?
McClane and Lang, It Happened to Us. Lang and McClane. No, not It Happened Again.
Cage and Willis. Have they ever been in a movie together?
No, I can't think of anyone. I really don't.
This is top bill. Listen, some of their movies go direct to video. A lot of Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
A lot of.
Or Hulu.
Okay, the Spaz said Nicholas Kim Coppola. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
His last name was originally Coppola.
No, but hold on.
His movies go directly to video.
What were you saying though? He's a cop.
This is going straight to Netflix.
Yeah, it is. It's a Netflix joint. But he's a cop. Lang's a cop.
I
so what are you
understand
saying,
he's a
though?
cop.
But what
It
are you
happened
saying?
to us. I gotcha. I get it.
He's still on the force.
Fine. Then he doesn't.
I'm not.
Listen,
Have to call it that.
We're gonna call it like, what are the chances, like Christmas Eve again and everything
Exactly,
like that?
right.
With the plane? Okay, odds are against it. The lottery ticket. Hey, if I win, I'm gonna give you half. Odds are against it. They both get struck by lightning in this movie. They're walking together. They don't know each other, and they're walking. Boom! Lightning strikes. Boom! It happened to us. They get struck. You okay? You okay? Yeah, I'm a cop. I'll check you out. Hey, whoa! I'm a cop too. And they get there.
They're
and they
not
start
from the
talking
same
stuff.
precinct.
They're not
Okay,
from the
yeah.
same precinct, and
Yeah.
then they need to just save people or do whatever they need to do.
Italian. They're
They need,
against
the
Italians.
Italians
Yeah.
had have a lightning machine.
Hey, what's going on over there? I don't know. What's going on over there? They both sound exactly the same. Hey, oh, those Italians? Hey, those are the Italians. They're not supposed to be over there. Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's obnoxious, I know. Here's the thing. You like it could happen to us? No, it happened
They
to
get
us.
struck by lightning, but I don't know what they do with the lightning, man. I don't know. That's it. It's, hey, listen.
I'm
it's the
sorry,
premise.
you have Cage and Wilson in a movie? That's the lightning, bro. That's lightning in a bottle.
Listen, you have a better idea than that. At least we just need the premise.
No, there is
Just
no other idea. That's it.
push the premise
Done.
out there. Done. What?
It happened to us.
Wait, no, it could happen to you.
That's the name of this movie.
It could happen to us.
No, it happened to us.
Oh.
I think that, come on.
It happened to us.
Yeah, it happened to us. We never wait to the end of the segment to write stuff. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
It could happen
No.
to you.
Oh, you're writing. Oh, I see what you're doing. I'm like, no, don't write that.
Yeah.
That's not the title.
Action. All right.
All right, my man.
Let's go.
Do you remember how we? Do you remember how we ended?
Yeah, because we could have just winged it. Could have just done it.
So that's the end, guys. That's gonna
All
do it. It happened to us.
We have new videos that come out every single day of the week. Chris.
This is true. This is true.
And not just Classic Blend videos. We also have Do You Even 80s Bro? Mm-hmm. We also have, recently we came out with one, if you want to check our stuff out, last week we came out with a video called Hall and Oates. And it's not Hall and Oates, it's H-A-L-L, it's H-A-U-L. And you see some of these accoutrements behind us that I picked up at the Long Island Toy Show back in July of this
right.
2018-ish year.
And we finally got around to making a video of it.
Yes. That's it. That's all I have to say about that.
So that's all you got to say. So you can check all those out. Obviously, right now we are streaming live every Monday night. You can check us out. We stream live to YouTube and Twitch. So you can check that out.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. And finally, you can just get to us at Retro Squat on any of the socials. You want to talk to us, you want to say hi, you want to give us suggestions.
Continue the conversation. We didn't really
Absolutely.
flesh out this movie, so please go in that direction, flesh it out. If you want to make a movie poster for this, make a movie poster for this. You get full credit, everything like that. And that's it.
That's it. Just at Retro Squad is where you can get everything. That's going to do it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate it. This was a fun one.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting stuff.
See you tomorrow. See you next week. See you whenever you want to watch another video.
See you on the
from us.
next episode. I mean, video for the episode. Whatever. You know, yeah. Say an 80s thing. Help me out.
Don't look, but your 80s are showing.
Oh, no. Oh, I got to go.